All right, let's get right into it. We're talking about building some extra income. But, not just any income. We're going to look ahead to 2026 and figure out which side hustles are the real deal, the ones that are actually going to move the needle for you. We'll be breaking down some real, totally achievable options that you can start thinking about today.
I mean, seriously, why is everyone talking about side hustles? It feels like you can't scroll for 2 seconds on any app or even just chat with your friends without it coming up, right? It's this huge buzzword, but what's really behind it all? Is this just some passing trend, or is there something much, much bigger going on here?
And well, here's the answer. This is the crucial point. By 2026, for a lot of us, this whole side hustle thing, it isn't going to be a trend anymore. It's going to be a necessity. The game is changing, and having an extra source of income that you control is shifting from a nice to have to an absolutely must have.
So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about the why, this income squeeze that's coming. Then we'll dive into 3 main paths you can take: the freelance frontier, building your own online business, and cashing in on your digital skills. And to wrap it all up, we'll map out your very first step to get you moving.
Okay, let's set the stage. To really get why this matters, we have to look at the pressures on the horizon. A side hustle isn't just about extra cash for a weekend away anymore. It's becoming all about financial security and, honestly, freedom.
So first things first, let's be super clear on what we mean by side hustle. We are not talking about a second part-time job where you're just punching a clock for someone else. No way. A side hustle is an income stream that you own and you control. It's your skill, your business, your asset. And that word, control, that's the magic ingredient here. It's the most important piece of this whole puzzle.
All right, let's jump into our first category, which is probably the most direct path to earning extra money: freelancing. This is all about taking a skill you already have and offering it up to people who need it. Simple as that. It's that classic exchange, skill for income. And you can get started way faster than you might think.
Now, what's so cool about this list? Well, chances are you might already have one of these skills. Do you enjoy writing? Are you the person your friends ask to make a cool graphic or edit a video for fun? See, these aren't just hobbies. They are in-demand, marketable skills that businesses, big and small, are literally paying for as we speak.
This right here, this quote nails the perfect mindset. You don't have to go out and learn some brand new, complicated thing from scratch. Just stop and think for a second. What are you already good at? What do you do in your free time that you actually enjoy? More often than not, your most profitable side hustle is hiding right there in plain sight.
Okay, on to our next category. This one's a little different. If freelancing is all about selling your time, building an online business is about creating an asset, something that can work for you even when you're not actively working on it. This is definitely the long-term play.
Just look at these examples. You can see the shift in thinking, right? Instead of designing a logo for one client, you could create design templates you sell to hundreds of people. Instead of writing one article for someone, you could build a niche blog that earns money from thousands of visitors. Yeah, it's more work up front for sure, but the potential to scale is just massive.
And this breaks it down perfectly. Freelancing gets you paid fast. That's active income. An online business, on the other hand, takes time to build, but it's got that holy grail of passive income potential and can grow way, way beyond what you could ever earn by just selling your hours. Look, one isn't better than the other. They're just different strategies for different goals.
And now for a third category, which is kind of like a hybrid of the first two. This is all about developing and selling very specific, super in-demand digital skills. You can think of it like being a specialized craftsman in the modern world. The demand for these skills is through the roof, and the number of true experts is still pretty low.
Just take a look at this list. Skills like SEO, no-code development, and especially AI prompt engineering. These are becoming the absolute bedrock of how companies operate. I mean, think about it. Knowing how to talk to an AI to get the right results is a skill that barely even existed a few years ago, and now it's exploding. Mastering just one of these can let you charge some seriously high rates as a freelancer, or you could build an entire business around it.
So, where on earth do you start? Well, this chart gives you a pretty good roadmap. You could put, say, almost half your effort into freelancing just to get some cash flow going. Then you put another big chunk into the slow and steady work of building that long-term business asset. And finally, a smaller, super focused slice of your time goes to leveling up a specific digital skill that's going to pay off big time down the road.
Okay, so we've covered the why and the what. Now for the most important part of all, the how.
Let's turn all this info into a dead simple, actionable plan that you can literally start on the second this is over.
And you know what? It really is this simple. Please don't overthink it. First, just make a list. What are you good at? What do you actually like doing? Second, do a little digging online. Check out freelance sites, social media, whatever, and see who's paying for that skill. And third, and this is the big one, just start. Offer to do one small thing for a friend. Create a bare bones profile online. Just take one tiny action to get the ball rolling.
And please remember this, you do not need the perfect website. You do not need a flawless business plan. The only thing you need is momentum. Your first try is not going to be your best, of course not, but you can't get to your best without making that first messy attempt. Just start.
So, here's the bottom line. Creating these extra income streams, it gives you power. It gives you agency over your own financial future. It's not just about the money. It's about control, it's about creativity, and it's about opening up new opportunities. The power to change your financial situation is literally right there in your hands. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build?